Okay, let us start the class. Today is 17th April 2026. Okay, as per my promise given to my mother, the classes will be conducted on programming over different languages. Okay, I started this concept since 2023, 14 January. Okay, especially to enhance the coding skills within the rural students of the rural students. Okay, and who are living in hilly areas and desert areas, okay, and in the borders, and whomever away of the network centers, and they are not afford to pay expensive tuition fees. So these classes all are being conducted under my Lakshmi Narayan Krishna Foundation, which was kept to memorize my parents and grandparents. Okay, so within under this Lakshmi Narayan Krishna Foundation, different services I am providing, and that is the promise given to mother. And these services will be conducted until my last breath of life. One service is coding classes, programming over different languages. Okay, maybe C, C++, Python, Java, front end JavaScript, HTML, CSS for data base SQL like that. Okay. So apart from that, I am also conducting somewhat services. That is what your Parichaya Vedika marriage to support the parents for their suitable bride and bridegroom alliances for the parents. Okay. Apart from that, one more service also I am providing that nowadays more of the matches they are being delayed and rejected by the astrology by showing of single cause. So from my side, whenever I have studied a lot of astrology concepts, that I found that by showing of single cause, rejecting a match is injustice. So that I started to conduct a class on every Monday sharply at 8 p.m. in June to educate the parents, bride and bridegroom about the Vedic and Krishnamurti Paddhatulu, how extent it is to be considered for the marriage. Okay. And one more service, I am giving support to one Goshala, which is located in my village, my native village, Chaikicharla, which is in Ulavapadu Mandalam, Prakasham district. Now it is in Nellore district. Okay, I am by keeping all these services, running all these services. If anybody is donating, and that is the donations I am using for purchasing of dry grass for that Goshala, which is situated in Chaikicharla. Okay. Almost more than 200 means near to 250 gomatas are there. Okay. So okay, let us start the class. As I told you that once you are studying any programming language and you are writing the code without doing of without creating of any project, your coding knowledge is incompleted. I told you that once you are studying any programming language, it may be C, C++, Python, Java, any language. So surely once you have achieved the right knowledge, adequate knowledge, you need to develop the projects. That is very important. So let us, in today's class, I am going to brief that one project I have created in Python, which is related to marriage registration application. Okay. So that marriage registration application, it looks like this marriage registration application. This is the main form. Here we can do a lot about the registration of bride and bridegroom. Okay, bride and bridegroom details as per their data for the marriage, name of the bride, otherwise bridegroom, and data. This is the name of the name, date of birth, gender, male or female. Okay, phone number, district, height, father name, mother name, education, job location, salary, subcaste. Subcaste means Yadava, Puja. Okay. Otherwise, Ala Sekha, Sampatanati, Karana, like that, Hera Sekha. So we can Gotram, so many Gotrams are there. So it is not only for all communities. This marriage registration application, which will be used for all all that is what your all communities. It is not only for one community. It is designed for anybody. So I can this project can be given to any so many marriage links are there, marriage bureaus are there. If they are need of this project, they can contact my number 9110398650. Surely I will give this project. For that, you need to donate somewhat money to Goshala. Okay. Okay. So for this code written, this is the code written in PyCharm. PyCharm is the IDE, integrated development environment, which will be used to write the code for Python. IDE, integrated development environment, which is used to write the code, edit the code, and run the code. Okay, compilation and run. So this much of code from starting here to the code written up to this last so much of code written. I will explain all that code one by one, and I will explain not of each every line. It will take a lot of time, but major part I will explain the total code. What are the key elements of this code written? Okay, so lot of code written. So I will explain the main key points about the functions, key buttons used, labels. Okay, and where the function used, some imported libraries, what library has been imported. I will explain everything. Okay, like up to this is the code written. End of the code, we are reaching end of the code. So this is the last line of the code. Okay, this is the last line of the code. So up to this much code written to get this form. This is the main form. Before this, one login form that is very important to enter the credentials, username, because of for any project. So any project, one login form is compulsory, which will ask the client who wants to join, who wants to register their information. That form asks the credentials. Like, see what happened. I will show here. Close this. Okay, now run this code again. Okay, run this code. This is the code you run. The same code stored in different days because of as the code is being improved. This is the old code, then improved to somewhat sixth, unimproved to somewhat seven. Suppose this seventh day code is not executed. Suppose, see what happened here. Seventh day, today is 17th. Okay, in the meantime, I have stopped to keep my, due to my busy. Okay, it is taking time to open the, see what happened here. It is taking time to open that. So that code, every day you need to do what? Every day you need to store that code. Why you need to store that code? Because this is the seventh day of April. Okay, so open. This is the form what? This is the login form. Here you need to give the password and okay. Once you have entered proper credentials, admin username, you can keep admin XYZ your name. Just I have kept admin and credentials, the passwords, whatever. So now whenever you have click on this login button, this message box pop up. This is called message box. So there, whatever the message you have written, that will be once your credentials are matched, okay, then you will get this message box, okay, and the message. Once you click on, so next form will be you opened. This is the form, okay. So this is the main form, but we are not able to see this because this code is what? On which day code? This code is written on which day? This is written for 7th day. Means this code not executing. So previous code executing. This is 5th day. So like that, you need to keep all your, now enter the, so once you log in, so this is this is the second form, means main form. But for this code, see here, see for this 7th day code, 7th April code, then after I have not kept my efforts. I have stopped this. Okay, up to 7th April, I have kept my efforts. Then after I was busy in somewhere. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to do that. But 5th day code is working well. So fifth, like that, you need to everyday improvement. You need to store. You need to store that. Okay. 6th day code. If you want to see 6th day code, whether it is running 6th day code, what is going on 6th day, 6th April. Run this 6th day, 6th April. For that, you need to close this. Okay. 6th to 5th to see. It is asking 6th admin password. You entered password. Then after, are you getting the same? Okay. Same, I am not getting the form with proper frame like this. I need like this. Okay. So, but I have kept the code. 6th day, 4th day code also from the starting. This is the 3rd day, 3rd April code. Okay, if you run the 3rd April code, how it looks like this. Okay. So here, like this, design is like this. Okay. And no any this behind of this slide show, one type of this frame is looking frame. So here I need to remove this frame. I need not, because it is looking somewhat awkward. This is the code of 4th day. Okay. So which this is okay. Then after I have removed that. Okay. Now this is okay. So like that, you need to everyday code you need to keep in your record, so that 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th day, 7th. Today is 17th. So 10 days I have not kept any efforts over this. So everyday code improvement you need to store as a file, Python file. Every day you need to keep a Python file. Okay. So then after what? See. So whichever the code is best, and you need to keep that, and accordingly. So then after somewhat improvement, whenever improvement you have done, that you save the project on that day. So here, what are the features this app is giving? See, marriage registration application. This is a label. Okay. Label version 1.0. Version 1. If there, then after, if any modification is there, amendment 1.1 version. So over the label title is this one. And this is the icon. Okay, icon. These are the search boxes. Search by. This is what list box. List box. This is the text box. The total is called combo box. Combo box is the combination of list box. Within the list, you can select any field. Any field. These are field. Search what? You can search the record. Name by name, by caste, subcaste. By subcaste if you want to. Puja Sekha. To any record which is puja, so that will fetch that record. So here one record fetched. Okay, they are Puja set. See, their subcaste is what? Puja. Two records are there found. Two records found and fetched in front of you as per your search. If you want to find on salary base, salary, how much of salary? 10 lakhs. So over 10 lakhs search. Any records are there? So 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs, L is capital. But our search is what? Our search is, so small L I have is a 10 lakhs, small L. But it is not case sensitive, 10 lakhs. One record is there. Like that, you can keep your search as per within this list box. How many fields are there for every field? Okay, by every field you can keep search. And here one more search box. This is what it is, also list box. It is also list box. It is also list box. Three list boxes. But here conditions are what? Three conditions. And operator use means, so those female candidates profiles who are from Kadapa district and who have completed CSC. Three conditions means the candidates female profiles and who are and operator used and from Kadapa district and who have completed CSC. Three conditions. If three conditions satisfied, those only records will be shown. So one is Kadapa district, Kadapa CSC, and female, gender female, district Kadapa, and education CS. Like that, what you need to do. The coding is very what? Coding is what? Coding as per your ambition. If you want to become the real programmer, you need to do practice and whatever the knowledge you have achieved in any programming language. It may be any programming language, it may be Python, Java, C++, any programming language. Once you have achieved that knowledge, you need to do what? You need to create any project. Without creating of any project, don't expect that your coding knowledge is completed. Once you have studied it, maybe any language, C++, Java, Python, any language you have taken, you need to study. Once you have studied, you need to create the projects. You need to create the project, okay? So without creating of any project, without creating of any project, so don't expect that your coding knowledge is completed. Okay. So as I told you that these are the filters, how the filters used here. And then these are all text boxes. So text box, they will be used to get the input from the applicant. And once you have filled all these text boxes with the data, and this is the drop down box, you can select male, female, other. Okay. And then whenever you have submit the data, that record will be submitted. And if you want to see the submitted record, click on view profile. Once you have clicked on that view profile, previous records will be shown, previous record with the photo. Whatever the photo you have kept, that photo. And something I need to modify this every line. At end of every line, what one edit public delete button I want to keep here, so that if I want to edit that particular record, I will click on that edit button. So this record will be shown as a card. Okay, there if I want to change the photo like that, I want to do, okay, that will be done later. Okay. So next, what? Search. If I want to search, so anything, so directly if I want to click on search, so one message box comes forward. It indicates that please select field and enter value. Okay. Okay. So once you click on here, without giving any, without here, this search box, it is to be validated. Why it is to be validated? So without providing, already these are selected. So it is giving female, Kadapa and CS. That's why it is giving. Okay. Otherwise, if there is no any value is here, it will not say, it will not give the result. Here already female Kadapa CSC is selected, so it is giving the record. So these are the two search filters, queries to run your query. So then afterward, these are called submit, view profile, update, search, delete buttons. For every button, one function is attached. For your every function, how many functions I have created here? For every function of your every function, submit function, view profile, update function, search, delete, these are the buttons. But for every button, one function is created. Whenever we click on that button, that function will be executed, and the code whatever written inside of that function, that will be executed. Okay, let us see. I will explain, I will show in that code. So let us go into the code, how it is going, it is being executed from the starting. If I want to explain from the starting, so this is what somewhat efforts we need to keep. Just once you have studied your computer science engineering, otherwise information technology, some nowadays some are studying artificial intelligence, like what. So whatever you are studying, which is totally related with the computer knowledge, once you have studied that knowledge to be, you need to create some projects. Without the project, your knowledge is inadequate. Okay, because of what you have studied the coding, you have practiced, but you keep your mind on creating the projects. So surely what happens, your coding knowledge will be improved. See, let us try to understand the code. I don't want, because of due to shortage of time, as I told you that for thrice of a week, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, coding classes will be conducted every week until last breath of law, as I promised. So very interested students, they come into Zoom and you download Zoom app. Without any your laptop, you can write the coding in your mobile, because of your mobile is the magic tool. Without it functions like a laptop. Without any laptop, you can do the code practicing in your mobiles also. That is very nice. Okay, because why, because nowadays laptop, it is very costly device. So without that laptop also, you can keep your mobile to do practice the coding. Okay, so many mobile apps are there for Python, PyDroid, for if you want to learn for the Java JV Droid app download. If you want to learn C app is there. Like so many apps are there. Okay, don't worry. So now come to the code. First, as I told you that this is the Python project, because I have used the Python programming language. Okay, so that IDE PyCharm I have used. This is the PyCharm IDE. So here every line has a meaning. Initially, import. Import means what, the libraries which are very important for your project. Project is which type of project? Whether it is Android mobile app, it is desktop app. Desktop means what, computer, laptop, your computer. Android means our handy devices. Okay. So whether you are creating a web application, okay, whether you are creating a website, okay, whether it is Android application, whether it is any desktop computer application, so whether you are developing any game application, okay, so Python can be used to develop all these applications, whether it may be Android application, whether it may be any a desktop computer laptop application, otherwise whether you want to create a website, whether you want to create any gaming application, so Python will be used very efficiently. So as I told you that this project I have started to purpose is what I am myself. I am running a Parichaya Vedika, which is related with marriage alliances to support the parents to choose right bride and bridegroom for their siblings. Okay, son and daughter. So I need to keep that information in the records and books so that whenever records are going, plenty of records are there. That moment, if any parent is querying me that, sir, I need a bride from Kadapa district, okay, and who has studied computer science engineering and who is height of more than 5'4", and who is learning 10 lakhs of salary above, and who is pure Pakanati Modi Namadarlu, like that. So many queries will be whenever I have interacted with the parents. That moment they told me that, sir, these are our requirements for my daughter, otherwise son. So that's why it is also one service I am keeping from my side. And my Lakshmi Narayan Krishna Foundation, as I told you that I am keeping so many services. Not only one service I am running, I am totally busy throughout the week. On Sunday 10 a.m., every Sunday 10 a.m. I will interact with the parents on online and Zoom and WhatsApp group chats to support them for their suitable match alliance. And every Monday, one astrology class will be conducted sharply at 8 p.m. in the Zoom and WhatsApp group chats to enhance the astrological knowledge in the parents, bride and bridegroom. Why? Because as I told you that marriage is a very one important ritual in our custom, in our Hindu religion. Not only Hindu, one religion, in every religion, marriage is very important. But nowadays, especially Hindus, they are blindly believing the astrology very, so that moreover the matches they are being delayed and rejected by showing a single cast. That's why I have started a platform, Sri Bala Tripura Sundari Devi Amma to enhance the astrology skills. In it may be Vedic and it may be Krishnamurti Paddhatulu, free classes on every Monday, okay, at 8 a.m. 8 p.m. Sorry. So that many services I am running these coding classes thrice every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then support to one Goshala. So like that, I am keeping this much of service. So which is related with marriage. I felt that one application, because I am a programmer, I am conducting the programming classes. Then one application that is to be developed within that, if I store the data, so whenever I need, I can fetch the information very fastly. That is called querying. In any programming language, query is very important, because once data is created, the data will be stored in the database in the form of table, okay, in the form of columns and rows within that, like your Excel sheet. So from there, if you want to fetch the data, queries will be used for that SQL structured query language. So in Python, what happened for that application? This type of application, see whatever on the screen, whatever we are seeing, this type of application, it looks what graphics, somewhat colorful environment. Because of whomever very much interested to join the classes, get join into the Zoom platform, so that on the screen whatever I am showing, you can simply watch how I am showing the code, how the application is being developed, how the user interface is looking well. So everything you can watch on the screen. So that I request you that if anybody is very much interested, please join into the Zoom. Once I have provided the permanent Zoom class link in my Vasu Sir's coding classes. Within this, I have provided that Zoom class link. You please click on that link and come into my class. There you can get all the visual magic, whatever I am showing, and you can be able to see on the screen. So see, as I told you that what happened here, how the first code written for what? Tkinter. Import Tkinter. Tkinter is what? It is a library of the Python, which will be mostly used to support to develop the GUI applications. GUI applications are what? Graphical user interface applications. uh, in ancient days, what happened? CUI applications means what? CUI means character user interface application. There, you will not be able to find like this colorful environment. Okay, you will be able to see the screen only black and white. Everything is characters. The code is like what character based, black and white. So here GUI means colorful environment. So if you want to develop the application, your app software, GUI based. So in Python, you need to import what? You need to import your tkinter. This is very important. Tkinter library. This library is the main, mostly used library in Python to develop the GUI applications. So this code is very important. If you want to develop a gaming application, so then you need to write the code Pygame here. If you want to develop any application which is related with your, if you want to develop Pygame gaming application, you need to import Pygame. So tkinter is shortly called as TK. In further, if you want to use this tkinter, no need to write tkinter again, only you write tk. So then message box. This is part of your tkinter. Message box. What is the use of message box? To pop up to pop up a message box. That message box will be used to message to show a message. SQLite 3, it is used to create the database. Okay. So database is where database, see what happened. Your database, see here. This is what whenever we click on the app, if I want to see the previous record, just whenever I click on this button, view profile button. So previous whatever the data is stored in the form of columns, columns, and rows. So these are called what? One table. Table is created. One table is created. Table is called, it is the columns. Vertical lines are columns, otherwise fields. And horizontal lines are called rows, otherwise records. So this is called table. So this table is created in a database. So in Python, what happened to create the database? SQLite 3. This is the inbuilt library mostly used for Python. Python library to create the database. Okay. This is what one more from tkinter, import ttk. This is what it is used for this type of advanced list boxes, combo boxes. This is the combo box. List box, combo means combination of list box, text box. So list box, combination list box, text box. This is called combo box. If you want to use this type of combo boxes and this type of drop down boxes, you need to import this code TTK. So without this TTK, you wouldn't be able to work with this type of combo box. So see what happens. Suppose if you have comment this code, see if you have kept comment hash, I told you that hash will be kept in front of your code. To keep that line, what happened? That line of code will be kept inactive. So this line of code will not be read by your Python interpreter. So if TTK is not there, you wouldn't be able to work with this type of what? Where is that? This type of list combo boxes. Okay. See what happened if you run this code, because the code, this line of code kept comment. This line of code will not be read by your interpreter. Now run this code. Okay. Run this code, run fifth. Stop. So your, what is going on. Close these all. Close these all, okay? Okay. So whatever you close this also. Now what happened? So now you close this also. Now this line of code commented. As I told you that this TTK, which is very important to work with what? Combo boxes. Now run this code because here there is no any form. So run this code, then see what happened here. So the code is that it is generally what happens, why this type of delay. Once you have requested to run the code, that moment what happens, maybe your computer it has a lot of stuff. It is stored with a lot of stuff, lot of documents, maybe whatever, like that, so many. So that moment, what happened? It will take time because of now the your RAM is full. So RAM swapping, somewhat swapping. We need somewhat swapping like this. So run this code. Click on this, run. So that moment, run a fifth day code. So it is opening. Two have opened, one you close this one, two times you have executed. So now once you have kept all credentials, like what, so then what happens, see here. So you are getting this type of, okay, because why your form is not there. Your form, this you have this much of code you have. So you remove this comment. Now Python interpreter, it will read this line and you close this one. You execute this. Execute means you click on and run your code. Shortcut is there. Alt Shift plus F10. Alt Shift F10. Okay. Alt Shift F10. So different these are all of your projects. I have stored the code in different project, different date. Okay. Everyday code improved, stored as a different project. So once your credentials are okay, you will get the message by message box, login successful. Your form will be now. So only magic of this line of code. As I told you that this TTK, which will be used especially to work with combo boxes. This is the combo box. This is the text box. This is the combo box. Combo box means combination of list box and text box. It is only list box. It is not the combo box. It is only list box. Combination of list box and text box, combo box. So to work with that, simply if you change this code, hide this code, you close this one, and you simply do, you comment here, you comment this line, comment in Python, hash will be used to keep comment, single line comment on in front of that line. If you want to comment this line, so simply keep hash, so that what happened, this line will not be read by your Python interpreter. Now run this code, you run. So here 5. So then see, you keep your password, and then this is all password, whatever the password. Now see, form is coming. So whether this drop down button is working, okay. So like that, okay, that is very important. So this is very important. You remove this comment, okay. So this is for what? Your drop down box. This is for your combo box. So here I told you that AND operator. So conditions are used. This is the one list box, list box, list box, three list box. Here three conditions. Only female candidates profiles who are from and only female candidates and from somewhat district and who have studied this different stream. Three conditions. So whenever three conditions met, only such records will be fetched. See, once I have clicked, all the records are showing. Whatever the data, the total data showing in front. Code is to be improvement for this salary, for this subcaste, for this Gotram. I need to keep the labels. This is code to be improved here. Okay, somewhat efforts I need to keep. Okay. So see, generally see what happened. So here what happened, these labels, okay, in front of this data, I need to keep the salary label, this Sakha label, this Gotram label. I need to keep, okay. So now see, this is the code improvement. We need to do that. Okay. Then after, as I told you that these all are, see, once you have done the search, so search is like what female, who is studying, who is from Prakasam district, who is completed BTech. Okay. Once you kept search, no any record is there. Because from Prakasam district, no any record is there. Once you want to see the previous details, see the district. Where is your district? District is here. This is district. Krishna, Kadapa. This is what Kakinada, East Godavari, Prakasham. Prakasham district is there, but he is the male candidate, male profile. But we are searching for what? My search is what? I am looking for only female profiles who are from Prakasam, who has completed BTech. Okay. So here in the result, what we are seeing, no record found. Why? Because in the records, what happened here? Prakasam district, one candidate, one profile is there, but male. But we are requesting for female. Query is like that. So female candidate from Prakasam district who has completed BTech. So this condition is satisfying BTech, and this condition is satisfying. This condition is what? This condition is satisfying Prakasham district from how the code is written. That is very important. The query is what? The query is efficient query. This is called because three conditions are running here. How many conditions? We have kept three conditions. Once these three conditions satisfied, so that record will be fetched. That is called efficient querying in the database structure. Database. Okay, that's very important. Huh? So, this is the thing we have completed here. These queries, they are being run by the code. I told you that what this by this SQLite 3. SQLite 3 is the mostly important database library which will be inbuilt in Python. You need not to import, you need not to install separately. You can import from here. Okay, this is for advanced combo like combo boxes. What? Okay, like that, so many we have used here. That is very important. Next is what this is the application. One application written here to choose the image application. This is what one function. That function is called choose underscore image. Def keyword used here to create the function. Within this function, there is so much of code which will be used to choose the image. Okay, image, which type of images? They are from JPG, PNG, JPEG. These images, these to choose those images. Okay, like where in your code, whenever you want to upload the photo, upload the once you click on this. Okay, so only those they can be chosen. Only those which are what? JPG, PNG, JPEG. These image files can be selected. Okay, they can be selected and they will be shown that image size. Okay, so display in the label. So, okay, see here what happened. So once as I have clicked over here, this is open. From here, you want to choose any in your download. So many JPG files are there, PNG files are there. So once whatever you have chosen, that will be displayed. Okay. See, that is displayed in front of you. So here you can confirm that this is the photo actually I want to upload in my records. That photo will be uploaded to here. Okay, in front of that record. Okay, so on the screen it will be displayed. If you once you have confirmed that this is the right photo I want to upload for that database. Okay, whatever the data I have submitted here, if you once you have confirmed that, then once you have submitted, that will be submitted into your records. Okay, then after it will be erased from here. So for this, the code that is what written, this is this application, this function written choose underscore image, which type of images, JPG, PNG. Okay, like that. This is one function. So now, then after what, one more function created, load underscore existing image. So this function is created for what purpose? Load those images which are existing. Okay, this function created load those images which are existing. Okay, and this function start underscore slideshow. This is the function written for to display this slideshow. To run this slideshow, one function is created. Code is what? This is the code. This is the code start underscore slideshow. Okay, here see, this is the function that is written. This function written for both. Okay, this is for your main application. The code is written for, this is for your starting main login form. Okay, this start underscore slide, because of what? Sir, sir, Jai Hind, sir, hello, Jai Hind, sir. Sir, Jai Hind, sir. So, see, what happened here, start underscore slideshow, this function written before the main application. From where the main application starting, from open main application. This is the function written for the main application, which is the, what is the main application? See, this is the main form. To run this main form, this function is created, open underscore main application. Before this code, whatever the codes, from here to from your import of all the things, import of different libraries, a Tkinter library for your Geo application. This is what SQLite for your database creation. So message box, this is to pop up your message box, to drop the advanced your combo boxes like to work with, to import date and time, okay, to show the date and time, like that, so many. So different apps, different functions created for different purposes. The code written before this main application, from here main application. This is the code written to open the main application. Okay. Before this, whatever the code here, this is what for username, password. Username, password, what to once your login form here at password is C, password kept here. Whenever the password is checked, whatever the password written in this code, admin, username, admin, password, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. But once you have entered the 1, 2, 3, 4, they will be kept as star, hidden. Okay. Select star. This is the what SQL code. So once whenever you have idea how in SQL structure query language, in structure query language, somewhat statements are there. Keyword select, update, insert the record, insert, select, update, delete. So select keyword here written SQL. SQL means select. Select keyword will be used to select from all records. Star means all records. From which table? Users table. Here, this is the users table. That users table has which type of parameter? It has parameters what? Username, password. Okay, username, admin. Username, admin. Admin is what? Parameter. Username is what? Label. Okay, username label. Within the table, users table, one field username and admin. Admin is the username. And then, okay. So by this line of code, what one user account will be created, insert into users. So user account will be created and commit. By this, the code will be stored into database. So this is code written to create what? This is the code written to what? This is the code written to what purpose? To create the table, username, password. This is the code written to add additional label salary because of no, whenever the code is created for user, see what happened whenever database is created with the initial labels like this. Initially, what these labels name, date of birth, gender, up to location. Then after salary, subcash, Gotram remarks are added. So for the additionally, if I want to add additional fields, so this code written, okay, salary and subcash, Gotram remarks column. These fields are included photo per photo, okay. These are what, see, up to location, then after salary, subcash, Gotram, remarks, photo. These fields are included for that this code written. Okay, these try and catch blocks, try and accept blocks, ensure in Python what happened. If previously any field salary already created, salary subcash already created. So then what happened? Those so previously created. So your database will not be crashed. Okay. So previously record, so it will left off. It will leave it. If not created, it will create the new columns. If already created, so no need to worry about that. So that if these line of code will not use, try and accept. So your previously, if any salary and like Gotram subcaste columns fields are created, so maybe your database may be crashed. So that is to handle that exception handling. That is part of your exception handling. See, I understood that. So once you want to create any application, it may be any geo application, it may be any Android application. Okay, it may be website. If you want to create any gaming app you want to create in Python, you need to study a lot of libraries. Okay, you must be aware of all that code. You must be aware of all that code. Okay. So now come to the point. So now time is 9:37. So I think it is enough. 1 hour 30 minutes I have spent for the class. Actually, class started late, 8:30, 8:35. So now, so 1 hour I have spent 8:35 to 9:37. So every day we will discuss all that. It is to be improved. I told you that na, here some improvement I want to show. Here at every record, end of every record, we need to keep one edit of delete button so that that record will be edited. And if I want to delete that record. So here also we can do the deletion. Okay, by mentioning delete, by once you click on delete, it asks for the enter the ID. So you enter the delete ID here, that and delete. That record will be deleted. Okay, here also I can do, but this end of this every record, if I keep edit up delete button, if I click on edit buttons, the total data will be shown as a single card. Okay, there I can upload the photo, change the photo. So once this photo is here, if I want to change the photo, once I click on the change photo, once I choose the photo, and that will be changed. So this is one improvement I want to do here. And in the search here also, here same thing also. Here this is labels to be given for this location, salary, Sakha, subcaste, Gotram. And there is no any photo here. So photo to be added here. Somewhat I need to shrink this total. Okay. Somewhat improvement of coding. And then after in search, this is the search form. In search form also at end of the every record, I want to keep one delete, one editable delete buttons. Whenever I click on the edit button, so the code can be edited and saved. So improvements, these are the improvements I need to do, somewhat improvements. And here somewhat improvements like what you know, and this is to be erased once it is clicked. So that this form, it is to be, we can do a lot of animation, hover buttons. So hover buttons, whenever we click on the button, keep the mouse on that button, hover means it some type of flashing, some type of glowing, that is hovering. Hover means I want to give somewhat special look for these buttons. So we can do a lot in the project. So today I have spent, today is Friday, 17 April, 1 hour I have spent with all of you. So class is recorded and it will be kept in the group. Okay. And whomever not attended the class, you please watch this. Okay.